it's me, and I'm here for episode 22 of Ashley Talks. I'm seriously still blown away that, first of all, I'm in the 20s with Ashley Talks. Like, that's awesome. Second of all, I'm shocked in general that I have not made an Ashley Talks in a good 5 months. That's bad. So yeah, here I am. It's August 6th, and I'm here for another episode, so let's get into it. So first things first, I don't know if I've told you guys, but I am still on Instagram, and I am on there every day, at least once a day. So if you guys want to see more of me, it is no longer on private. That is my Instagram, themiracles_99, miracles99_official. I'm trying to get this, there we go. So if you guys want, you can go ahead and follow that. And Mia, my baby, also has an Instagram, and hers is Mia_Isis13. Because Isis is her middle name, for those of you who didn't know. And no, I did not name her after Isis. I never intended for her to share a name with a terrorist group. But her name was Isis. Her middle name was Isis before the group. And I just really like the name, so I'm not changing it. Like, sorry, not sorry. I mean, but yeah. So, anyway, that being said, still on Instagram, on there every day. Go ahead, give it a follow if you want. Don't care. You don't have to. I'm just more active on there, and I give more updates on there, so go ahead. Alright, so I don't even know what I told you guys the last time I saw you. I just want to show you guys my shirt because it's super cool. You like my shirt? It's kind of big, but my mom just got it for me, and I'm kind of obsessed with it, so. Mermaid hair and salty air. It's awesome. Anyway. But yeah. I'm a mermaid. Yay! So anyway, let's see. In June, no, it was in May. I really have to call them. In May, I got my driver's license. I went and I took my driver's test, and I got my driver's license, and I am now a driving girl. I can drive wherever I want. Well, actually, I can't drive wherever I want. I'm still not most experienced on highways and in the dark and, you know, big important stuff like that. I'm not an experienced rain driver either, so I can't drive wherever I want, but I can drive myself locally a lot of places, and I can go and I can drive myself, and it's pretty cool. I went to Walmart the other day and got a haul that I just posted, actually, so if you guys want, go ahead, check it out. Actually, that just reminds me that I was supposed to put something in the description. I forgot. Hold on one. Alright, I'm back. I just had to take care of that because I would have forgotten if I did not do it. Alright, so that being said, I am driving now, and it's super awesome. I've yet to get my actual license card in the mail, like my camera card, to go get my actual license, so I really need to go to the DMV and, like, kind of yell at them about that. But anyway, so that happened, and my nose, from the last time you saw me, is different because this is a really bad angle. It still looks crooked, but it's not, I promise. It's straight. My nose is straight because I had surgery, and I don't know. Okay, it is kind of slightly, okay, maybe it is slightly crooked still. What? No, it's gotta be still. It's the way I'm, like, holding the laptop on my lap or something. My nose is straight, even though you can't really see it. It's straight, I promise. It's straight. Cause yeah, I had, my septorhinoplasty in April, and, the recovery was long. It's actually still swollen, my doctor says. He says that it'll go down even more, so my nose will be, smaller than it is now. But, yes, I got my surgery done, finally, and, yeah, my new nose is great. I can actually breathe out of it now, and I'm not getting a sinus infection every, like, 2 weeks, and, I'm not getting, like, colds nearly as much anymore either, so it's super good. I'm really happy with it. Thank you, doctor. So, yeah, that's awesome. What else is going on with me? I don't know if I told you. I probably did, and I'm probably just repeating myself on a lot of things, but, I completed my social studies GED test, which is awesome, and, I passed with pretty flying colors, so that's super awesome. I'm really happy about it, and, yeah. I've been like I did not like make this video for the longest time because I did not have a lot to tell you guys. Um, and I still don't have a lot to tell you guys. Except for the fact that I'm driving now, like with a license, and I'm legal, and the fact that I had surgery and it went well, and maybe my test result. Like I really wish I had more to give you guys, but I really don't. Okay. I don't know. I just wish I knew. Another thing is that I am having sleep problems as usual. They've not gone away. They haven't improved. They've still been up and down, up and down, up and down, and like not ceasing. So I went to my sleep doctor recently, and he gave me a new sleep medication, but I haven't gotten it yet. So mad about that. But you know, it's whatever. So yeah, I'm waiting on sleep medication. I usually really post everything on Instagram. I just months have passed, and I just had some stuff to tell you guys, but I don't have a lot. And I mean, I guess I'm not gonna pointlessly ramble on if I don't have anything important to tell you. Like I really don't have anything of major importance, life-wise, health-wise, besides those few things that I need to discuss. So that's nice. That's really nice. The other thing, though, is that I am kind of on like at a standstill with my GED progress because my brain is not cooperating, and as a result, I am going to be going to a neurologist to see if some of my problems are connected to some of my sleep problems are connected to my brain, because I'm pretty sure they are. Like my Lyme disease, like really screwed me over, and I think while I'm there, I'm going to basically like talk to them about like my brain fog and the fact that my brain does not like to cooperate over like important things like school, for instance, and that my memory is like non-existent, and that basically I have symptoms of short-term memory loss. Like I don't even know. Like I will forget something that I was about to say, and then I forget the word I'm about to say, and then I literally sit there anywhere from like 5 seconds to like minutes trying to figure out what word I was trying to say until it comes back to me, and it's the most infuriating thing ever. I know that that also happens to other people too, but like I know that that's connected to my Lyme disease because I did not do that before. So yeah, I'm gonna be going to a neurologist. I have no idea on when my next appointment is though. And my sleep doctor said that once we get my sleep medication and have my sleep schedule a little bit more under control, so I'm not waking up multiple times in the middle of the night, and I'm having an easier time falling asleep in a more reasonable hour, then we're gonna do a sleep study finally, and we're gonna hope that this time we get enough sleep time in from me for them to be able to read it and give me some diagnosis on something, because my mom was very recently diagnosed with sleep apnea, and so now she sleeps with a CPAP machine, which is basically, like, for those of you who don't know what sleep apnea is, okay, sleep apnea, for those of you who don't know what sleep apnea is when you basically stop breathing multiple times in your sleep. It does not mean that you're going to die. It just means that you just stop breathing in your sleep, and it disrupts your sleep pattern because you're not able to like sleep peacefully because you stop breathing in your sleep. And you also do not get restorative sleep because the oxygen is not going to your brain when you are asleep, and therefore like the cycle like is messed up. It just doesn't give you the restorative sleep that you need to have. So my mom now sleeps with a CPAP machine, which is literally like It's basically you wear an oxygen mask on your mouth to sleep, and it's connected to a machine. Although it doesn't have oxygen, it's just air. I think some people with more serious sleep apnea may get oxygen in their sleep. I don't really know. But all I know is my mom's machine. It has basically filtered air, like steam basically, that is pumped into her mouth, so that by wearing a mask, and she wears that to sleep so that it keeps her airways open, and it just basically keeps everything from not making her stop breathing. It makes it easier for her to breathe and not stop breathing when she's sleeping. I don't know. I might have it too. I know my mom's brother has it, so I think it's genetic. I don't know for sure if it's genetic. But my mom's brother has it, and she now has it, and she's pretty sure that her mom and dad have it, my grandparents have it. So it wouldn't be a far leap if they all have it to me. And at this point, I have learned the hard way that if you are sick or something, or you're experiencing something, you really want them to find something that's wrong with you. Okay, let's take my chronic illness for example. I did not know why I was sleeping up to 12, 16 hours a day. I don't know why I was exhausted and feeling like I literally had not slept that long when I did, and I did not feel rested, period. And for the record, I still, for the most part, feel that way. I had no idea why I had no energy and I was so miserable all the time. Well, it took a couple of years, but they found out that I had chronic Lyme disease and babesia, and guess what? They had to fix it, and it's fixable, and some of my symptoms went away. They vanished. They disappeared. Either that or they improved. And, well, it was a painful time in my life. I got fixed. It's fixable. And they fix things. So you find things, and you just hope that when they find things that they're curable. For instance, one of the diagnoses that really, really frustrated me was my Hashimoto's disease, which is basically a autoimmune disease related to the thyroid. And autoimmune is basically when you attack your own antibodies attack your own immune system. That's why I only have on the count of 2 hands, 6 times in my entire life have I ever thrown up from an illness. I never throw up in my entire life, and I'm going to be 20 years old it's August 6th, so 4 days, and September, October, November, 4 days and 4 months I will be 20, and 6 times my entire life have I thrown up. That's a lot. I mean, that's huge, and that's because my immune system attacked itself, and now I have a super immune system. I do get colds and little stomach issues a lot, but that's because I think my body is just sensitive. But other than that, major things, I do not have fevers very often, and if I do, they're only a degree higher than normal, and I never get the flu. I've probably had the flu only 1 or 2 times in my life. I just don't get sick. I don't get majorly sick. Let's put it that way. The thing with that is there's no cure for that. And they were saying that might have something to do with my my fatigue. And I was like, well, what can we do about it? They're like, well, there's no cure for an autoimmune disease. And I was like, they're like, it's just manageable. Your levels are great, so you should be doing well. And I'm like, well, I'm not. Would I be here if I was not doing okay? Come on now. I could rant on and on about doctors. I really, truly could. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. I've come to hate doctor's offices, and I've come to hate going to doctor's appointments, and I have come to hate relying on them because I've been going to them my entire life, and they've not done me much good. They've helped me some when it's counted, but it's always taken them forever And even now, even after they finally managed to diagnose me, they like my body's so sensitive. It just takes a lot of effort to find medications and doses that um, do what they're supposed to do. And for the most part, we have not found that. Um, I know I have ADD, and I'm not even on medication for that right now because I was on Adderall for a day, and my hearts could not stop. It was literally racing like way, way high and way, way fast. My blood pressure, I think, was really low. Something was up with my blood pressure, I think. I think it was low. And then I literally couldn't, I didn't even go to sleep that night. I was like too wired. So they're like, okay, nix that. And then we stopped it entirely. And we haven't looked at any other medication since because my body's literally, it was a tiny dose too. And my body's just like, whoosh. I mean, I was awake, but I mean, it was, no, it wasn't good. So yeah, I could go on and on about doctors, but I've come to learn the hard way that you want them to find something, so that they can fix it. Although with me specifically, it takes them forever to fix it. Yay! Another thing that I'm going to be extremely candid about is, that within the last, like, 6 months, since, like, March, I want to say that, like, 6, 7 months, I, like, kind of have noticed that, like, I have not been as interested in things as I'm supposed to be, and things that once brought me lots of pleasure do not bring me the same amounts of joy as they used to. And, I just generally haven't been very happy, like nearly as happy as I used to be, and I find myself getting angry and irritable and sad and upset much more often and easily than I used to. And by the way, it used to take me a lot to get mad or upset or annoyed, or like it took a lot. Now I find myself having twinges of annoyance like at least a couple times a day. Like, okay, someone's being stupid. I yell at people a lot more, and I really had no real explanation for why I was feeling so, you know, I wasn't feeling myself for a long time. And it kind of hit me in June when I was watching this commercial, and I think they were talking about depression in the commercial or something. I don't remember exactly what it was, but it hit me. I was like, oh my God, I'm depressed. And I looked up the definition of like basic clinical depression, and I had almost all the symptoms. So from there, I went and talked to my therapist, because I do go to a therapist. I'm not going to say what I go and talk to a therapist about, because that's highly personal, and I may come out in my own time and say stuff, but for now, that's private, and I know you guys can accept and respect that. But anyway, I told her, I was like, I kind of explained what exactly I explained to you guys, and I told her that I had about an aha moment, and then I thought I was depressed, and she said, well, there's a little written test that you can take. It's like 20-something questions, and you can take it, and we'll see if you rank as depressed or not or whatever. And I was like, okay, maybe we can do that. And so, like, a couple weeks later, I went back, and I was like, can we maybe take that test? And so, while I know that it's not, like, by any means a clinical diagnosis, the test, I took the test, and it had, like, 22 or something questions. It was like early 20 questions. And I took it, and I answered, and I gave it back to her, and she scored it, and she said, you're mildly depressed. And I was like, well, that's not surprising to me. And she asked me, so that doesn't surprise you? I was like, no, it doesn't surprise me at all. It would have surprised me if it said I wasn't, because I feel like I am, like I know I am. So, I have been dealing with some depression issues lately, guys. It's not anything too serious. I just haven't really been feeling myself or as happy as I should be. And, it's sad to, feel this way. And I don't like feeling this way. And in some cases, I feel really hopeless. But other than that, I mean, it's nothing too serious. I just get upset really easily now. And, things just set me off much quicker, and I'm just not as happy in general. And And you guys know that I've always been, like, super, super forthcoming with, like, personal stuff with you guys. Like, I do not hide that much from you. I am basically an open book. You can ask me anything, and in most cases, I will answer honestly. Obviously, I can't, like, I obviously, like, can't give you guys my address or my phone number or my full name or, like, really personal information like that. But I mean, like, I've always been really open with my past and with the way I'm feeling, with my health journey, and this is just me being, open to you guys and saying that, I'm depressed. So, I'm working on it. I don't know that I specifically need medicine. My therapist said that I really don't qualify for medicine, being mildly depressed. If I had been moderately depressed, because the scale was like not depressed, mildly depressed, moderately depressed, and then severely depressed. And then she was like, if you were moderately depressed, then you would probably need medicine, but you're not moderately depressed. So you probably don't need medicine. You don't need antidepressants. And I was like, okay, well, that's nice. I don't want more medicine. It's more situational than anything, because I just feel really discouraged about my life. So, I'm not going to go into detail of that, because, I will be talking to you guys for hours. And, I don't want to be. So, I don't need this to be a personal therapy session. But, I just have some stuff I need to work out. And, and until then, I'm just going to be depressed. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't have that much to say other than that on the matter. I just always let you guys know what's going on with me, and that's what's going on with me. So, there you go. I also want to be clear that I do still have moments of happiness where I'm really happy. But those moments are less frequent now, and they don't last as long when they do come. So, I don't know. It's not very often where I have an entire day where I'm in a consistent, really happy place and a really happy mood. So, yeah, I just want to make it clear that I do have happy days. They're just not nearly as frequent anymore. I have not in any way lost passion for my dolls. I'm not getting rid of them. I'm not giving them up. I just like to clarify that for you guys, because I don't want you guys being like, oh my god, are you going to lose interest in your dolls? Like, no, never. Okay, Mia has a personal now. She's talking to people and making new doll friends, and obviously that's done by me. But I mean, like, Mia's being vocal and being, social now. And I'm still making videos and hauls for you guys. It's more Sims related lately, because it's just easier for me to do when I have a good time filming Sims, and I don't have to exert a lot of energy in, doing that. And in terms of my videos, I like to be present and be chipper with you guys. So when I am not feeling up to video making, I don't video make. So yeah, just a clarification there. And I actually think I'm going to end this video here, because I am not aware of anything else that I need to discuss with you guys at the moment. I know that I do want to make a bunch of more American Girl hair care and doll care videos, and I just need a good day to do that, where I'm feeling up to it, first of all, because I've been feeling really crappy lately, and second of all, where I'm like, emotionally there and mentally there, because my brain also just skipped out on me a couple months ago. So I'm video making when I can. It's just a matter of, I have to put my sanity and my health first, whether it's mental, emotional, or physical. I just have to put me first. So, I know you guys understand that, because I don't want my video quality to decline, and I love you guys. But coming up, I am planning on doing more Sims videos, I do want to continue 100 Baby. It's just so exhausting for me to do, though, because there's a lot going on. The Silent Legacy Challenge, well, it's really long. It's really, really easy for me to do, so I'm going to continue making those most frequently, I would assume. I would like to do the Opposite Princess Challenge. I'm going to do that with The Sims 4. I still have to get that working. Oops. And then I'm going to film that and do it. It's supposedly a really easy challenge, so it shouldn't be very long. I don't know. We'll see. And then, yeah, like I said, doll hair care videos. Obviously I'm going to continue doing hauls whenever I get stuff and openings and reviews and stuff like that. I want to do lots of series, but I just don't see myself doing it just because I really find that I stink at series because I'm a perfectionist and every take that I always manage to do was just like, no, it doesn't work. Do it again. Like, no, not happening. I need to do an updated All My Dolls video too because I got Addie months ago, and she needs to be put in the loop there. So yeah, I need to do one of those. I have a bunch of stuff I want to do, so I'm working on it. Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video of Ashley Talks. Thanks as always for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.